have a requirement here on Winging It that we need a Joe on the show.
We do, always.
And since Joe Arena is off, we have Chef Joe from Aqua. He agreed to come in and he's making chicken fricassee, which we just like saying.
Yeah,
chicken fricassee.
Fun. It's real fun. Also fun, Oogie Games is here to talk about the gamer in your family for this holiday season. We're also going to be giving away a great gift as part of our 23 days of holiday gifts.
But now we're going to talk about, speaking of gifts in the holiday, are you in the spirit yet? Because if you look outside or if you just go outside, it's warm and there's no snow on the ground. What is up with that? There have been times at this time of year we've, had at least a foot.
Feet.
If you felt like this was the warmest November on record, well, you know what? You're not crazy. It was. This has been the 6th warmest November on record in the region, and we have until this weekend, December 3rd, to make it official. This Saturday will break the record for the latest first measurable snowfall of the season at the airport. And we are bringing in our resident expert meteorologist, Amelia Siegel. Come on down to talk all about the weather and what kind of crazy November we've had so far.
Yeah, it has been warmer than average. We're about 5 degrees above what we typically would be. Also, a lot of people want to know about the lake temperature because we all know the lake effect machine can get going. Lake Erie water temperature right now is about 3 degrees above average. Air might not be like, it might not seem like a lot, but water, that kind of is, it's a little bit warmer out there.
Right.
So if we get cold air in the right, wind direction, that's going to...
So that could make for a big snowstorm.
It could make for a big snowstorm. Well, but I also want to mention, though, I also want to mention, though, that just because we've had maybe a mild fall, it doesn't mean that we're going to have a mild winter. One has really no play on the other. The National Weather Service made sure to say that when they released this statement today. But yeah, so we have until December 3rd is the latest date on record for the first measurable snowfall. That's a 1/10 of an inch. So.
Okay, now, the lake being as warm as it is, what will it take to freeze it over? Because, February, we need ice for the pond hockey tournament.
Yeah, we do.
Well, the thing is the lake can respond to air temperature pretty quickly. So if we get a couple of days of really cool temperatures, it'll really bring that lake temperature down. And I also think we have had chillier days, but they've had sunshine. So your perception is that we've had, all of these days have been mild, but, sunshine and cooler days doesn't always happen in Western New York. We typically have cooler days with lake effect clouds making a cloudy day out there.
Yes. And I know this morning you were talking about it. We are can see some snow possibly later this week.
Yeah, later this week. It's going to be, though, like we've seen already, the elevation-driven Boston Hills areas south, maybe, around an inch there. There could be some slick roads, though, tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night.
All right, terrific. We'll wait to hear more from you.
Okay.
Lots of winter weather to look forward to.
All right, thanks so much,
Amelia.
Our next story
We've
is...
got a lot going on.
Yeah, this one is causing a lot of controversy right now. There is an 8-year-old boy in Cleveland that Child Protective Services has removed from his family because he's obese. He weighs 218 pounds, and they say that his mother is not doing enough to help him lose weight. 8 years old, 218 pounds. Apparently, the 3rd grader has a dangerous form of sleep apnea where your breathing stops in the middle of sleeping, and it could prove to be fatal for him if he doesn't lose weight. They believe that it is aggravated by his obesity. They want him to get down to 150 pounds, 150. He was actually removed from the home back in October, and it sparked a lot of controversy because he's only 8 years old. But they're saying they did it because, number one, his health is in jeopardy, and number two, you cannot just, the mother says she's been trying to help him lose weight, but obesity, they say, is a form in their mind, and psychologically he has to be taught how to re-eat. Retaught.
We were talking about this morning, and we had talked about this on the show before. Should this be done? Should children with weight problems be taken away from parents who are neglecting their health needs? And if parents are neglecting the health needs of a child in any other way, legal action would be taken. And it's just more sensitive because it's weight, and you feel like there's some sort of control over it. But this child's obese, his health is suffering. He weighs 218 pounds at 8 years old, which is more than most 20-something men.
60 pounds, that's the average healthy weight of an 8-year-old.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's just terrible. And I really do think something needs to be done. Is it going to work to take him away from his mother? I don't know, but he can't stay at this weight. It's so unhealthy.
No, that's what they say. And also the mother, though, you have to feel some compassion for her. She's doesn't understand why, and she says, I've been trying, so we'll have to wait and see. They do say, the judge says it's a temporary order, so they do want to get him back in the house with the mother.
Good, because the real thing is him being healthy.
Absolutely.
That's the important thing. All right, it's a holiday tradition that's going to be happening tonight on CBS. It's the Victoria's Secret fashion show. We look forward to it every single year, and this is what we think of when we think of the annual show. Supermodels, glitter, stars like Nicki Minaj, Adam Levine, Kanye West, but it wasn't always this way with their $2.5 million bras and elaborate costumes.
Really
Once
like
upon
a
a
piece of
time,
art.
only 16 years ago, the Victoria's Secret fashion show was much less elaborate and looked a little something like this. This is from 1995, and as you can see, there's a lack of supermodels, a lack of musicians, even, a lack of costumes. It's just very simple lingerie, and they even bring out a few sweater sets at some point in the show.
I still have my bra, I think, from 1995. Not to get
Lasted a
personal.
while. That's impressive.
You know, Amelia, we were talking about it this morning. She said, are you going to watch it tonight? I said, why would I want to watch something that would make me feel so bad?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't usually watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show, but I was amazed with that video that we saw from 95.
How simple it seemed.
Yes, it's simple. You would actually wear the bras.
Right.
Women actually
Functional.
look like them as well. Like, they were not regular women. They were stunning, gorgeous, tall, beautiful women, but that's attainable. Like, they looked like maybe your really pretty best friend.
Exactly. You're exactly right. So, are you going to watch it?
I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight.
Text me.
I will. I'll let you know how it goes.